My name is Carol. As for what I do makeup, I dye hair, I like fashion and take part in various fashion shows. That's primarily my gig. I do makeup for a lot of different events, and specifically I do makeup more for fetish events, and that's really encased in the body positivity movement. So we focus on non-traditional models a lot of the time. We want to use real people to showcase what clothing looks like on real people, and so I get to do makeup on all sorts of just people who live everyday lives, have normal jobs, and then they get up on this stage every once in a while and they fucking sashay all the way down it. So my contribution is just to make people feel good about who they are already. For people who don't know how to do makeup, a lot of times they're kind of scared to take the first step. So if you want to experiment, advice around that is look up pictures online and just try to duplicate them. Just get your makeup together and try to make yourself look like that, and that's the best way. That's how I learned. That's a really great way to learn. But if you want to hire somebody to do your makeup, do that. But if you're going to do that, hire them. Like, be willing to pay them for their time and be willing to respect the artistry that it takes to be able to create who you will become. The biggest challenge is convincing somebody to have the confidence to walk down the catwalk and smile and feel good about it. And that comes with experience, but it also comes with, again, just making that human connection, being like, look, you're gonna look great because you're a person and you're gonna be wearing these fantastic clothes. And you can actually find video examples of other makeup artists talking about this. It's a very internalized sort of misogyny, unfortunately. But especially women are taught that no matter what we do, we're not going to be pretty enough. And it's bullshit, first of all. I'll hear about like how people have their boyfriend there or their girlfriend or their partner or parents or anybody that means something to them emotionally, and they're so scared they're gonna not do well enough. And it's just about reassuring them, making them feel comfortable, making them laugh. That's a really good tool. And that's one I employ a lot because I'm good at being ridiculous. Even if you find yourself ridiculous, just laugh. It'll help. I'd like to see other people be less judgmental of women, and that will create change everywhere. If women weren't as afraid of being judged, they'd be able to be in the moment. And that will create change. That will normalize just a more positive atmosphere around cosplay. I love so much that there's body positivity happening in a big way in the movement. I think there's a lot of feminism happening around cosplay, women who are being encouraged to portray characters that they may not look exactly like, but they still admire them for whatever reason. I think that's really, really important. And rather than say what is negative, I think I'd rather focus on ways we could improve it. And that is just let people be creative. Let people do what makes them happy, whether that's a girl who wants to portray herself as this highly sexualized character or a girl who just wants to do something that's fun and silly, because that's what it's about. It's about having fun. It's about enjoying and the catharsis of taking on a character for whatever length of time. But I do plan on trying to make some really high concept costumes for Halloween this year, so if those go well, maybe I'll bring them out. I'd love to kind of document my process because I don't know how to sew. I want to get more into it, and if I'm being really honest with myself, what holds me back is the judgment. Stop being judgmental. You'll see more of us. It'll be great for everybody. If you'd like, you can feel free to check out my makeup page. It's Freakishly Chic Makeup on Facebook. Definitely check out Cosplay Underground. They were kind enough to bring me on board to do this. They seem to think I have something to say on the subject. So, and they're awesome. They're promoting feminism and body positivity and cosplay, and that's really, really vital. Like, if you check anything out, check them out.